Finally, it's the first day of spring. I woke up and Louise was looking right into my eyes. She licked her lips, telling me she was hungry. I threw her balls that were on the floor so she would leave me alone. I got up and went to the kitchen, and there was Louise again, hiding from me. The other cat, Ronya, was looking outside the window. We live on the second floor, so she felt safe from the dog next door playing in the grass. In the window, there were so many plants and flowers. They looked so nice with the sun shining on them. I got a little hungry, so I chopped some salad and fruit and had my breakfast and left the orange skin on the side. I went outside in the garden, opened the garden gate, and there was Charlie, my friend's child, who was 9 months old, eating an ice cream, and the other children blowing bubbles in the gentle wind. Charlie's parents had coffee, and I found a scary spider running on top of the cup. I quickly ran away and went looking at the different flowers in the garden. I went looking for daisies. I saw white ones, white and pink ones, and pink ones. There were some flowers that are still growing, and other flowers that are already grown. Near the flowers, in the bushes, there was 2 snails stuck on leaves. The sun went in and left little droplets on the leaves. And there was this little bug sitting on the leaves, right next to the droplets. I went towards the blossom tree, and on the way I nearly hit myself on the branch. I saw a bumblebee flying and ran for my dear life, and I nearly fell over someone's fence, even though it did look old. But fell over the rock that was in the ground, which had green moss growing on it. As I fell, I saw this funny mushroom, which was growing at an angle. I found it funny and totally forgot I fell over from the bee. As I turned to my left side, a mushroom was right near my nose, and it had a tiny little hole in it. As I got up from the ground, I saw the top of these other mushrooms, and they looked like little umbrellas. Afterwards, I went into the forest, and the sun was shining so bright into my eyes. As I was walking into the forest, I kept on finding triangle shapes everywhere, wherever I would look. I even saw a triangle-shaped stone lying on the floor. As I was looking at the stone, an acorn dropped in front of me from a tall tree. As I was walking, I saw a lady standing there with a big dog that wouldn't keep still and kept moving his head. I carried on walking, and I saw the Swedish flag, and all I could see is clear blue skies. As I went walking through the square, I saw these bikers, and I love motorbikes. I just remembered my friend went shopping to go get some green peppers, and after that we were going to meet at the lake. On the way to the lake, I can go see my uncle's horse. The lake wasn't that far, so I walked in there and waited for my friend. As I looked around the lake, I got bored, and I wrote my name on the sand with a stick. I looked up, and there was a tree right near the lake, and 4 different colour balls lying in the sand next to the tree. I went towards the tree and leaned on the branch and just looked towards the lake with the wind blowing through my hair. Fresh air. And I saw my friend in the water, just enjoying the water at her feet. We both went on the deck, floating on top of the water, and I saw another triangle. Above the triangle, there was something growing in the corner, and and realised under it was a spider web. I was thinking, I hope I don't find the spider that built this web. I looked through the spider web and I saw the beautiful lake. My friend said, let's go back home, as it was getting dark. And we walked back through the forest and saw the beautiful sun setting behind the trees.